So there may be some global shenanigans going on here. Unfortunately, with the Age of Alar Gohan and so Ezas. So we're waiting for the global data download to see if it would drop. And there actually was not a data download that dropped with the Gohan and so Ezas or the superhero Gohan here. Now, I will say, just first and foremost, I would say it's smart to anticipate that they will be coming to the global version. However, it seems like they're not going to drop tomorrow evening with the JP version at the same time, which, you know, could be reminiscent of what happened with the Gammas where they're a week apart. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see here. If I would have to guess, again, we expect Golden Frieza around this time frame. I would say Gohan and Cell would come out then. Now, the reason why I feel like a lot of people were expecting them to come out at the same time is because the global version has these missions here where there's Extreme Z Awakening and AGO and N-type unit. A lot of people were like, hey, maybe that is for, you know, AGO, Gohan, and Cell. Now, I will say again, nothing is confirmed 100%. We don't know if, like, you know, these EZAs are even coming to the global version 100%. What we did have on the global version announced was the new story. So there's going to be a maintenance on the 12th from 6 p.m. Pacific time to the 13th, 12 a.m. Pacific time. For all we know, this maintenance and data download will have the EZAs, and the EZAs just drop right after this maintenance, right? I feel like that's a very likely thing. For all we know, like, again, we see the news tomorrow. Gohan and Cell are part of the superhero celebration. And then, you know, we're going to get it later that day and global we'll just, you know, have the EZAs dropped in the game at that time, right? That's also possible. Maybe it's just a day delayed for some reason, right? Who knows? I don't know why they would do that. It's just kind of weird. But I would expect this has, like, Golden Frieza and stuff like that. We expect Golden Frieza, like, on the 16th or so. But, yeah, it's very odd. Another thing Global didn't get is this. Which is also really weird that Global didn't get this here. Which kind of, again, further signifies the point. I don't think they might not even drop for a couple of days until the 16th. Again, I would say they're likely coming, but it's kind of fishy that this is announced in game on the GP version, and Global did not get any announcement for this. All they got was the story mode update, right? Who knows what exactly is going on here? We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell, obviously. I mean, again, for all we know, tomorrow this is just announced, or this is dropped, so there's no announcement in the global version. A good old tweet Garash, you know, made from time to time was always brought up. Let me actually bring this up here. Never apply logic to global Dokkan. And again, we don't know what global Dokkan's thinking, what kind of shenanigans they're doing. But yeah, I mean, another thing I want to say is that these missions that are in global are actually not on the JP version at all. There's no missions to specifically Extreme Z Awaken, you know, those specific typings. This is only on the global version. So that's another kind of weird thing. Wouldn't JP have gone these missions maybe? I couldn't tell you. These last all the way till the middle of, all the way until same day basically too, right? And I would assume these are for, honestly, I was saying this before, but I would assume these would be free to play units. Because, well, hey, it would be weird to have, you know, some people not even be able to get Gohan or Cell during this time frame and EZA them. So, considering how long it lasts, I would assume, again, my opinion, it would be free-to-play units that this is tied to, right? Even though there would be potentially these two summonable units, EZAs. And just a bunch of weird stuff, right? Again, prefacing, I do expect these guys to come for the celebration. I do anticipate that they're linked to the actual, you know, superhero celebration. So, I did make a tweet here. I said, so it seems Gohan and Cell are likely not coming out at the same time as JP. And we would have had the data download already at this time of the recording. I doubt that they're gonna, like, drop a data down, like, 20 minutes before the JP drop in. I guess they could. Maybe that'd be kind of weird. It could be delay a day, right? Like I said, the maintenance, but I would say likely they're coming out around the time Golden Frieza. Worst case scenario, somehow this is like related to the JP anniversary and it's like 6 months behind. Again, that's like worst case scenario that I wouldn't anticipate happening, but they have been teasing the anniversary again. I wouldn't say that's likely at all. I'd say that's probably just more unlikely and definitely should be part of Superhero Celebration. But I don't know. I just want to throw it out there, just as food for thought. In the event that I am right about it somehow, I could be like, I called it. But anyways, I think this is not going to happen, but it would be quite the mess here. So we're going to take a look at some of these comments. Again, yeah, people think that they'll slide them in during the maintenance Friday. Very possible. Let's take a look, though. I am always very interested to see what you guys think, and I think it's always good to see the community reaction to these kind of things. So let's hop right into it here. There's my mouse. I couldn't find it. They're going to be in the news tomorrow. Was everyone tripping? Again, I think they're going to show up, but we don't know when they're going to show up. I wouldn't even... Honestly, I don't even think they're going to be in the news tomorrow, maybe. Or if they are in the news, it'll show that it's for like the 16th or something. I think around that time frame. Maybe it'll be a few days before. We'll have to wait and see. I think this is a very important decision to make from the Dead's part. Hopefully they don't mess up. Yeah, Again, if it's part of the superhero celebration, it will show up. If it's not, that's the only way I think it wouldn't show up. Unless they're just really going to be really, really weird about it for some reason. I couldn't tell you. Global does some very interesting things, right? I think it's alright. They're part of the superhero celebration. Yeah, they should be. When we include in part 2, Global will receive part 2 of the celebration. Their data download will be likely with the new Red Zone Stays and Chain Battle. Global shenanigans, yeah, I would say there's no reason to worry. I just want to make this video to kind of explain the whole situation going on. I think that it's going to be fine, personally. I think they're going to be, at most, a week late or so. I wouldn't anticipate anything longer than that. But, again, we won't know 100% until we see the actual data download or the in-game information. So, we'll have to wait. A day delayed? Maybe, right? It just... I don't know if it was a day delayed, they would have announced the actual collection of epic battles. I would assume they would drop the same night. The collection of epic battles and the Gohan and Cell EZA. That's what I would personally assume would happen with that. But, I mean, maybe, again, they just drop everything without even announcing it. I think this is more likely. But you think the ship is sold by Gohan, and so yeah. Again, I wouldn't expect Gohan and Cell to be anniversary anymore. Just because, you know, there's a whole GT teaser that we got and everything. That was pretty funny. But, yeah, we have to wait and see. It would be kind of funny, because I saw so many people were like, yes, Gohan and Cell is not anniversary. And if they end up being anniversary, that would be hilarious, but... Most likely during Golden Frieza. Yep, I agree. Man, it's a day or two. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, why would you delay it like by a day or two? This just feels so incompetent to me. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, come on, you couldn't have scheduled the maintenance a day earlier. Like, really, really, really? That's just so funny. Goresh with the the gorilla right there. Yeah. Gresh is a funny guy. This is global moment, man. Global Dokkan. Common Global L. Global things. The release when they release. I think, yeah, again. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. This is a really important and exciting Extreme Z Awakening for many people. And I would feel bad if, you know, I guess... Like, if it didn't come to Global when it probably should just come, because since we are still technically in the same time of celebration, it would be dumb, right, for it to not come at the same time. But they will release when they release. I guess, you know, that's something you have to, that's a good mindset to have, at least, you know, when they come out, I'll have fun with them, you know, kind of, but it would be disappointing if it's like a few months away for some reason. Gohan could do 5 supers for in one turn, just multiple enemies on 4 versus 1. Having high chance to crit thanks to the 58% condition. Want the EZA to be at the same time. Yeah, I would say same time, quotation marks, a few days apart. It's not going to be the exact same time at this point, unfortunately. Again, I would doubt it. Yeah. Okay. You have no thoughts. You hope the global devs will wake up soon. They better give us those EZAs ASAP. I have to pay a visit to Cell Max with artificial life forms. Yeah, this Cell can hit really, really hard. These EZAs are really good. I think that's another reason why people want them. These EZAs are absurdly cracked. You could tell they match with whatever is going to be the 8th anniversary power creep. I think these guys do match with that kind of level of power. So we'll have to see how that's gonna turn out. That's gonna be quite fun. Yeah, I mean, they likely be in the data download, and probably Friday's a little earlier. Maybe Saturday, Monday, we'll have to see, right? For Friday's not early, because it would be on JP. Other than baffling, they need to stop doing this, because what's the actual point of the joint celebration? Global gets a day or two later. Yeah, it's just dumb. Like, what, hello? What's the point of just delaying it by a day? You think it's funny? I mean, it's kind of funny, but yeah, I mean, as a JP player, I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm using Gohan. But yeah, I do feel bad for y'all. This is a really dumb decision. Yeah, pretty much just the same thing over and over. I don't think I have to cover too much else from there, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the EZAs being, again, at the bare minimum delayed by a day or two. I just think it's a dumb thing, but honestly, not too much to worry about. I would assure you, I'm pretty sure these guys are coming here. But again, wait and see. Even in the news tomorrow, maybe we'll just see all the information. I guess time will tell, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.